How to deal with toxic people. Everyone is familiar with the individual who makes you feel worse after talking to them. Perhaps it's a family member who manipulates you or a coworker who constantly complains about everything. These individuals are frequently referred to be poisonous. But it's crucial to remember that this phrase isn't based in psychology and doesn't have a clear definition. It can be good to identify harmful habits first before describing someone as toxic if you're having trouble dealing with them in your life. Relationship-focused therapist Barry Susskind in Los Angeles lists a few significant indicators of toxic behavior. Even though it can seem like the safest course of action, doing this might help them regard you as a friend. It might be tough to deal with someone's toxic behavior. The person may always have something to say about how others are being treated unfairly, or they may even accuse you of doing them wrong or not caring about their needs. Instead, say, "I'm sorry you feel that way," and then end the conversation there. You can sometimes handle interactions with others more effectively by simply becoming more conscious of how their toxic behavior affects you. An individual who engages in gossip, deceives others, or fabricates tense situations might not be aware of the impact of their actions on you or anybody else. They might understand this behavior is inappropriate with the aid of an honest discussion. Try to stick to I statements, which feel less accusatory to the other person, and establish boundaries that are practical for you in order to maintain objectivity. Every time you see the individual in question, they may desperately require your assistance to help them out of a tight spot. Even though you may cherish your relationship with this person, don't put your own health in danger by providing support. People are capable of changing, but they must be prepared to put in the necessary effort. Instead of erasing someone from your life entirely, you might want to lend a hand to someone you care about. Your emotional reserves may be further depleted if you attempt to change someone before they are ready. Are you having trouble saying no to people? This could be difficult, especially if they act dramatically to get their way. You can avoid situations by removing yourself from them. Make it obvious that you're no longer participating in the conversation if you are unable to depart directly. Even when you know you didn't do anything wrong, toxic conduct can make you feel guilty. They could become personal, try to misinterpret what you said, or claim that you're out to get them. Set clear limits while avoiding letting their animosity affect you. According to Susskind, those who behave toxically often detect who they can control. They might eventually quit attempting to engage if you are never available. Even if you are angry, try to hold your tongue. Consider reducing the amount of time you spend with someone if they frequently step over your limits or pick fights with you. Determining what you will and won't tolerate is a necessary step in setting boundaries. If a conversation is becoming poisonous and you can't see a way out, you might be concerned that leaving would come out as disrespectful, especially if you're speaking to a supervisor. You can avoid being drawn into talks you'd prefer to avoid by changing up your routine. It can be challenging to comprehend why people act in destructive ways. But it could be beneficial to take into account the possibility that they are facing some personal difficulties that are motivating their outbursts. Although it doesn't excuse bad behavior, this may help to explain it. Consider highlighting some detrimental behaviors and outlining how they impact others if you are in a close relationship with someone who exhibits toxic behavior, if you feel comfortable doing so. According to Susskind, Psychotherapy can help people recognize problematic behaviors and discover healthier ways to control their feelings and reactions. Grifting, divulging excessive personal information, or utilizing personal information to elicit responses are all examples of toxic conduct. When the thought of crossing paths makes your heart race, you could be perplexed as to how it is possible to remain composed around the other person. Try grounding yourself with these strategies the next time you feel nervous during a conversation. Consider seeking assistance from a mental health professional if you must continue to be involved with the person. Therapists are qualified to assist individuals in resolving challenging circumstances like these and can provide sympathetic, judgment-free support tailored to your needs. It may appear that the only option to stop someone's harmful conduct is to cut them out of your life at times. Remind yourself their actions are not your fault nor your responsibility if you have to spend time with someone who behaves toxically. It's critical that people understand what you won't stand for. To gain control in a relationship, emotional manipulators frequently employ mental tricks. Learn to spot controlling behavior and when it crosses the line into abuse. Ever felt that someone was taking advantage of a third party to control a circumstance? Share your thoughts in the comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe.